First, just thanks to you and developer spending your weekend with us, I'm sure. Nice that you guys are out there. Sorry, it's such a crummy weather.
It's not snowing.
Amen. I was curious. I think you guys, the campaign's been great about telling activists like us about, here's the list of accomplishments of the administration. We're all learning those, and we're able to repeat it to folks. And it's a really long and impressive list. And I'm just curious whether you guys are already in the phase where you're out and getting some type of reaction by polling or otherwise as to which of these, which of your accomplishments are sticking the most or weighing the most in people's minds. Just sort of focus our work. Is it, the auto insurance premium reductions, or is it pension reform, or what is it? What are you getting from your campaign?
Well, we haven't done any polling recently, but I just would think, from just being out there every day, talking to people, and probably this other polling that's been talked about and written about and described in the media that I think would reflect kind of what the governor and I sense is, the main issue is really the economy and jobs, and I think if we can talk about the success we've had, and two and a half years ago we talked about the life sciences and biotech legislation and got that passed. That's a sector that's added jobs, added companies, clean energy, green jobs, same type of thing. Everyone in the state is familiar with the potholes they hit. They see the rusty bridges. They hear the stories about the crumbling concrete that hits cars and trains that have to slow their speeds because the tracks are so old. So I think that's something we can keep pushing. But we haven't done anything in the last 3-4 months that could say, oh yes, these are the 3 or 4 things. I mean, that'll be happening.
Yeah, I think this health insurance thing has a lot of
legs.
I really think it's great for small business. Great that you guys are standing up for it, and I'll be interested to see how whether that sticks or not, because you're taking on, a big fight there. And
but I think like a lot of things that we've tried to do, and whether polls, we don't know, but it's the right thing to do. And we have given the health insurance industry, and we've given the big hospitals plenty of time to kind of work this thing out and try to get them in the room. And they haven't been knocking down the doors to get there. This is going to force them to do it. It's going to be forced them to get serious about the debate about why does a hip surgery in Boston cost, an XYZ hospital cost $7,000 more than it does in Worcester, as it does, and $15,000 more than it does maybe in Springfield. And in some cases, even in hospitals down the street from each other in the greater Boston area, you get a huge price disparity. And sometimes when the surgery is done by the same doctor. So why? Justify
these hospitals are building palaces these days.
So
we want strong hospitals, but sometimes
those are the things we need to have, because the system as it exists right now, the mayor knows that, it's just not sustainable. You're hitting cities and towns, businesses, and whether people are paying 50-50 or 80-20 or paying off, you can't get hit every year with double-digit increases. The only thing that doesn't seem to go down are health insurance costs and health insurance CEO salaries, but.